Get free Rise Points, gift cards, and much more.
And make sure to use the code MONK to receive an extra 50 points. Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. In today's game, playing some Star Guardian Poppy in the top lane. So let's look at the teams here today. We're playing against Renekton. Playing against Renekton always makes me think I should get Cloth Armor, but at the same time, we are playing Poppy, and Poppy does use some of her spells, so she has some mana problems here and there. So I'm leaning towards Corruption Potion, and it is the recommended, so let's just go ahead and do that. But I think Cloth Armor may be the better option. We'll find out, though. But look at the teams here today, guys. We, of course, are playing that Poppy in the top lane. Also got Welk playing that Nocturne jungle. Also got Logan Bro 1 playing that LeBlanc 80 carry. Imagine that, LeBlanc 80 carry. LeBlanc mid. Void Squid playing our actual 80 carry on the Twitch here. And then Lulu X3 on our Morgana support. It's looking like we're against, like I mentioned earlier, that Renekton top, the Nidalee jungle, Akali mid, and then the Jhin Thresh dual lane. Now, one thing I want to mention actually as a side note is I don't know how Akali is right now. I know they reworked her with the assassin rework and all that, but I feel like she's kind of weak still. I may be wrong. I haven't played her myself, but I'm just looking at stats and stuff online. It looks like she's still kind of bad, so I don't know. Go ahead and give me your feedback on that, I guess, because I want to do another Akali video. I want to do all the assassins at some point. I kind of want to update those since they did get a rework each since my last video with them. But then again, I kind of want to do a video of like everybody that I haven't done in a while because there's so many champions I still haven't made a video of in a while. Let's go ahead and just get our passive auto attack here onto Renekton and get that shield. And if we get that shield, we can walk up to him and auto attack him some here. And he won't really be able to trade with us much. All right, really good level 1 fight for us. It's a really good strategy I find when you're playing as Poppy. Is just get that passive auto off, go and pick that up, and then just go and force a fight with your opponent and just rinse repeat that throughout the early game. It's like, what is he gonna do? Like, if I get my shield, like, he doesn't do damage to me until he breaks it, and by that point he's already taken more damage than I've taken myself. It's a good way to go. And he's also pushing the lane in here, which as Poppy I'm pretty okay with, because that means he's gonna stand next to this wall very frequently. If I push it in, it's not as frequent. They'll be standing next to a wall, I find. And he's gonna go level 2 here, but he's knocking the stun. He did use it though. You saw that bit of a green aura surrounding him, so he did use the spell, but didn't get anything out of it except for last hit. That's not that important when you're using your W as Renekton. And we're gonna miss this next minion here, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, but we can get some damage onto Renekton, pick up our shield, and maybe force a fight with him. Okay, he's actually gonna really outtrade us there, and I think it's because the minion wave was in his favor. But I thought the siege minion might give us a bit of an edge, but I guess not. It's okay though. Renekton is just one of those champions though who just has a lot of brute force, so we gotta be kind of careful of that. And I think a big part of that as well is I think he might have had a bit of extra of his passive, his rage going on. But he did take a tower shot there, so that's in our favor. So that's good. But yeah, while we're still on the gameplay here though, guys, of course, if you want to support the channel, make sure to drop that rating. Like or dislike doesn't matter. Supporting the channel by letting me know what you think of the video does help out a lot. And let's see here if Renekton walks up near that wall, because he's getting really close to being at a perfect angle, but I don't want to knock him back, because that just puts me in danger. If I stun him against the wall... Oh, almost had him there. Alright, let's just run off. Like the little, I almost want to call myself a little pixie fairy, something like that, but we're not really that. We've got a freaking hammer for crying out loud. But like our skin kind of makes us resemble that kind of personality, that kind of theme, but not exactly. But yeah, Renekton still hasn't used his single potion, but we've used 2 of our corruption potions. We gotta keep that in mind and make sure we're not wasting too many of our potions. He's also up 4 minions here. The wave is pushed, but the farm should be somewhat even, so we'll see. Akali, no flash. Good to know. It looks like Nocturne is gonna find a fight with their Nidalee jungle. And let's actually knock this guy. God damn it, so close to getting to the wall, but not quite again. And we actually are gonna prevent his dash there with my W. That's just very good, but Renekton pretty much seems to know that Nocturne's ganking. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of this, but we did get his flash. That's actually super good, because I was really close to thinking flash knocking him into the wall with my E was the way to go. So the fact that I held on to that and didn't waste it, and he used his flash, very, very good. Because honestly, he didn't have to flash. The fear was going to come in, but only extra damage was going to follow that unless I flashed myself. So Renekton was pretty safe in that scenario, but he didn't think so, and that's definitely good for us. And with that, I think we also got a CS lead now, because he did back up and miss quite a lot. Yeah, 26 to my 27 now, so not too bad. Nocturne is coming in for the return gank too. Seems like a good idea as the flash is down on Renekton, but Renekton is playing rather safe, and he's still going for it, but like I don't have any way to help with that one. I could flash and go for a play, but it's just not really worth the investment of flashing just to get free damage and make Renekton just a little bit lower when we're not going to dive him and we don't have the vision to... Okay, well now we see Nidalee. But just you gotta keep in mind that it's not always worth using all of your cooldowns just to get a champion low. Let's go and knock him to the wall here. Ooh, canceling his E as well, his slice and dice. He had 2 though because he hit a target, but we still canceled one of them. So that's very good for us. We are approaching level 6 as well. If he hits 6 before us, we are in trouble. But if we get 6 first, unfortunately gonna miss that minion. But yeah, if we get 6 first though, we do have a bit of an edge because we have an extra cooldown over him that does a significant amount of damage, 200 plus the 80 ratio. So if we can use that to take him out, that'd be good. But unfortunately, if he gets 6 first, we'll be in trouble. Because Renekton 6 does give him, I think, 200 HP exactly back, so it would completely sway things the direct opposite way out of our favor. But it looks like to me like he went back, because he's not here farming this mini wave, so got executed. Jeez, that's embarrassing. Let's just farm our minions here and disregard that. Get this one here. And actually missing that one there, but we got ourselves a little 6 now. Now, if Renekton comes back, we're going to have to book it straight out of here, because he'll probably murder us if we stay. But if we can push this into the turret and make him forced to use his teleport, if not miss some minions or a bit of both, that's something that would help us. Alright, and I'm pretty sure he used teleport. He got back pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and ping this. Because, yeah, I feel like he went back to base, bought items, and then immediately TP'd. That's just the vibe I get. And there he is, level 6, so we have to be careful of that. Nidalee's top side now. Wasn't she just bot side just a moment ago, too? That was quick. I think in this lane here, because we do have mobility from our W, I am going to get ourselves the cloth armor instead of getting the boots. Boots would be pretty good. And I'm thinking if my timing's correct, it's not going to be correct. I was a split second off. Damn, I suck. I'm so sad. It's okay, though. We just get to keep the gold. It's not a big deal. The wave is going to push towards us. So we don't really need the control ward now anyways. But I was hoping I could time it just right, you know? It's okay. it's totally fine. We'll get the control word later. We don't need it yet anyways. But yeah, with Poppy, I don't really find myself wanting to get the finished boots or even the basic boots all that early. Not because they're bad or anything like that. It's just there's more important items. And because of our W's movement speed, I just don't find myself needing it that much. And this guy doesn't seem to learn. He's going to outtrade us here, I think, a little bit because he has that level advantage. And yeah, that extra Q is really going to hurt. But we'll be fine. We have some sustain from our corruption potion, and when we get that level up, we'll catch up in HP. And actually, LeBlanc is here. I don't know if anything's gonna come of that though, because Renekton seems to already know what's up. The chains are coming in though. The second chain. All right, well, I'm ready to dive. Let's do it. There we go. First blood. Really, really great setup by LeBlanc. The 2 chains coming in, and he's pinging me lots here, and I am kind of worried. But at the same time, I know I have friends nearby, and when you have friends, you have backup. When you have backup, you normally can make a play if you work together. And looks like Nocturne is going to find the engage here. Akali is probably still in the Shroud, but she might have hopped the corner as the Shroud does allow her to actually do that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the entire details of Akali's rework. As I mentioned earlier, I haven't played her yet, but I think that's something they added, is that you could like pop a Shroud and just blink a little bit, kind of like a Shaco Deceive, if that makes sense, because you stealth and you blink forward a little bit. Something along those lines. But yeah, in this lane now, we are up 4 minions. Not too much, but we are playing Poppy in a lane against Renekton, and Renekton is quite the lane bully, so we're doing okay in that department, if you ask me at least. Also got ourselves that first blood, thanks to the help of our trusty LeBlanc. And I'm thinking this guy probably sells his ultimate, because I don't remember him using it, so I should really be careful. And looks like they are going to find the kill there on mid lane against Kali. Nice job. Now, I'm thinking Renekton's actually pushing here. Yeah, he used his Q. We could just kill this guy again. I'm on the way. Alright, he is going to dash the wall. I should have seen that coming. It's okay, though. Nocturne got free damage, and that's going to make Renekton nice and low. And I can just keep farming. And once I get level 8, I'll get some more mana back. I'll get some more HP. A lot of stats to work with, and there we go. And this should put me in the driver's seat to control this lane. Max in the E second. You max the Q first, of course, as it is your main damage source, and it procs twice, and it has percent damage, and when you're playing the top lane against someone who's somewhat tanky, even if they're not tanky, you still want max Q, but against someone who is tanky, it's exceptionally good. And Renekton is building some HP, so that HP percent damage on our Q is huge. The E's damage does proc twice if you stun them against the wall as well, which is pretty good. And like, it's not like your W's bad, but with the Poppy in her current state, I just find that it's mostly a utility spell. Right? Stops some dashes and stuff, and I think it does some damage if you stop the dashes. Yeah, like that doesn't happen that frequently that I would consider it a reliable damage source. And the speed buff and all that, you know, it's good, but again, it's utility. Like, you really want damage when you're playing as pretty much anybody in League of Legends. For the most part, you're going to want to max your damage source first. It's just a general rule of thumb you really can't go wrong with in most cases. There are some exceptions, of course, but it's generally the best way to go. I'll go ahead and just knock this guy this way because that puts him in my minion wave, which means he'll take a little bit of extra damage. Not a ton, and actually, alright, hi Nidalee. Thank you for the spear, and goodbye. And she's actually going to push the wave a little bit here with Renekton's help, it looks like. And that's going to put me even safer. Wow, words. It's going to put us into an even safer spot. So that works for me. Because, yeah, now I'm just further back and closer to my turret. I wonder if she just faked the back. That's why I'm placing the ward here, because I'm thinking, you know, maybe she did back, but maybe she was just faking it, and it's going to come and execute me in Cougar form with Renekton's help. We did have 2 levels on him there for a moment, though. Even if it was only for a moment or a minute or two, it still means something. Now let's go ahead and knock this guy into the wall here, hitting that stun. Now let's go ahead and back right off afterwards. Our shield from our Courage of the Colossus. That mastery is so great on Poppy. If you hit the E, or your ultimate of course as well, you get that shield as long as it's not on cooldown, and it does so much. And ooh, I was really thinking I had the wall stun there, but he did dodge. And he's going to pop his ult as well here. Nocturne is here, but I don't think anything is going to come of this, as I'm out of mana. Renekton did pop ult though, so an ult trade is pretty good for us, really. So go ahead and just hit up some minions. 87 to his 71. But 87 at 11 and a bit minutes here? Can't complain. Really can't. Now let's see if this guy wants to fight us. Give me that. Uh-oh. Alright, let's just kill some minions. I'm really just looking to push the wave in here and go back. I see that Akali's here, though. I should get my ass out of here. I'm going to flash. Akali might still kill me here, actually. But I think I may be okay, as my W does have mana for it, and I can block Akali's dashes with my W. That's why I was holding on to it there. I flashed a little bit preemptively because I didn't want to get stunned, because if I got stunned there, I probably would have died to everything else. So I think I played that pretty well. So there we go. Got ourselves a Sunfire Cape, got ourselves some boots. I'm going to be getting the Iceborne Gauntlet next, as Iceborne Gauntlet is just so great on Poppy. And of course, as I said earlier, I will be finishing the control ward. And let's go ahead and scare off the Renekton. Yeah, he wants nothing to do with us. If we TP in like that, he's right on out of there. Yeah, the Sunfire Cape's gonna be really great for us. I really like building full tank on Poppy, not because it's the best build, but okay, well, it is the best build. But the reason I like it is because you can get away with doing so much damage with a full tank build. And how that works is because your E does have 2 damage portions, so you just do a lot of damage with it in general. And so does your Q. But your Q also does percent damage, right? And that doesn't scale with what you build. It's just built into the spell. So you can build full tank and still do a ton of percent damage to basically anybody, because that's how the spell works. So you can rip through anybody as Poppy, as long as you hit your Q. Which isn't that tough, because your E sets it up so well. And this is kind of a weird fight. Let's go ahead and knock this guy into the wall, though. And see, we're just going to trade him, because at this point we're just so much stronger. I mean, look at that damage our Q does. Take it, Renekton. I'm actually going to miss our Q there. Luckily for us, though, the Sunfire Cape is really nice if you're bad at farming like me, because you can see a few examples where I'm not farming well, but it's still getting it because we are able to. I'm hoping he's line himself up against the turret. Yeah, there it is. Please? Yeah, we got him. Nice. Yeah, I didn't combo that perfectly. You want to combo it in a way that you get both your Q procs off and your ultimate, and I didn't quite do that. I actually knocked him up, and he dodged one of the Q procs because of that. So a bit of a misplay by me, but still got the kill. Gonna dive him like that. But you can see, like, we're destroying a tanky top laner as Poppy going full tank. Because being tanky enough to dive and do things like that is what it's all about. You don't have to build the damage to actually do the damage, because Poppy just has it built into her kit. It's amazing. So we're gonna go ahead here and flank the Akali, because Nocturne's gonna come from one side, we're gonna come from the other. And let's just stand over here and just wait for her. Like, where are you gonna go? Yeah, you have to run our way into our jungle. Like, you really have no other option. And the chain coming out with the flash, but it's not quite gonna land. Akali is still on the run. She's gonna go over the wall here, but that's not gonna save you. What's gonna knock you back into the Rift Herald Pit? See you later. I was hoping to actually hit her into a wall. Of course, so we are Poppy. That's kind of what you want to do every game, is knock everybody into the walls, but it's okay. We still managed to knock her away from safety, and now we're gonna get ourselves the Rift Herald. I think it'd be probably best on somebody that's not me, but we'll see what happens here. I mean, it is up to the jungler, and well, really anybody who just stands on it, who goes on. So does he want it? Yeah, go ahead and take it, man. Because, like, I'm playing a tank. Like, I'm not that greedy of a player that I'm going to take every single buff my team gives me just because they're being nice. It's going to be better on Nocturne. He's more of a burst champion than I am. So I'll go ahead and get a few minions here. and then probably just back off. And Renekton just at this point in the game, like, sorry buddy, but you can't fight this. Like, even if I'm out of mana, like, he knows that my teammates are gonna do some crazy shit in the brush apparently, but like my teammates are gonna help me. So where are you gonna go? There's the chain coming in. Let's go ahead and just walk to the side here, knock him to the wall. And I have no mana, but this is still doable. Yeah, no, not really. Nidalee's actually here. This is a bad idea. Let's run. Nidalee's probably gonna wait, what? She went for the minions instead of just going for one more spear? Let's just juke that. Okay, and we're out. Yeah, she could have just chased us, right? And placed a few more spears on us or something and killed us, because she had that hunt thing going, so she was extra move speed, but oh well, her loss. Me and LeBlanc could get out. 121 minions, 16 minutes, not too bad. Not the best in the game though. The 80 carries going neck and neck there with that 130 plus. Nice job to them. Let's get ourselves the Glacial Shroud or Sheen. Hey, I like the Sheen. Let's do that. The Sheen's extra damage it provides you is just so good as Poppy because you're constantly using your Q. I mean, it's got a really nice short cooldown, so the Sheen's gonna make it so we can use it even more because of the cooldown reduction from the Sheen. But it's also gonna mean that with that item, we will do extra damage on our auto attacks after using an ability. What's the damage? 91 bonus. And that's actually quite a lot. It really adds up because the cooldown's only, I think, 1 second. Okay, 1.5 seconds. But still, like, that's short enough that we're going to get that bonus damage off quite frequently. And once we finish this item to the Iceborne Gauntlet, we have basically a perma-slow. Because our Q slows, and then we'll auto attack and they'll get that slow AoE going. And then, well, Q again, and they'll get slowed again. I mean, you can see where this is going. It's just going to be rinse repeat of the same thing over and over again. They're just never going to be able to get away from us. And if we use our W, they're not going to be able to dash away either. Like, they just have no options. So, yeah, like, look, what are you going to do, man? Like, you can't do anything against this. And I think we should just be able to walk in and auto-attack him. Yep. I wanted to use my E there, but I didn't want to knock him away from Nocturne, because that would make it so that Nocturne's in more trouble than he already was in by diving. We don't want that. So, I'll hold on to my E there. Careful usage of your E is one of the better things to keep in mind when you're playing Poppy and looking for success. And I think I displayed that there, so that's good. So there we go, get ourselves... Wait, actually, did Nocturne die? He did. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me? Do you really think this is a good idea? Let's knock you out of your shroud. How does that sound? You really want to stay in there? You really want to stay invisible? Alright, well, I mean, come on, do it. I dare you. I dare you. Do it. Do it, you bitch. Alright, she's not doing it. She's a pussy. It's okay. She killed our Nocturne, unfortunately, and we didn't help, which is... Makes me feel kind of like a shitty, but it's fine. Got ourselves double buffs. Wait, we don't have double buffs. What the heck? Uh-oh. I think we get away, though. No, we don't. The Ignite does kill us. Okay, that was definitely a misplay by me. Akali stuck into this brush out of my vision, so I didn't see her come in, so I thought it was just Renekton. I thought Akali went back or something, so definitely a misplay by me, being a little bit too cocky. But in all seriousness, when I was 1v1 the Akali, I could have easily taken her. Because keep in mind, she was doing all of her spells and stuff, and I held my ultimate that entire time. I could have killed her with it if it was a 1v1. I just want to make sure she wasn't invisible, so I wouldn't miss it by mistake. And in that scenario, when they both went on me, I held my ultimate for a little bit extra time, because if you channel your ultimate instead of just popping it, you can knock them directly towards the summoner platform, depending upon how long you channel it for. So I was hoping to channel it for long enough to do that, but not quite going to work out. And actually, I think I want to TP mid here. Oh crap. Kali's going off. See, I was thinking that fight was going to last a little while, so I was TPing in to try and help, but it already ended. That is brutal. Just going to do some damage to Akali. Wowee. Alright, so that Gunblade really makes her big, apparently. I'm going to run bot lane here. Twitch and Nocturne are going ham, looking for the kills here. Nidalee getting nice and low. Jin's using his heal, but also kind of low. And Thresh is super low. Akali is chasing me, but I think with Twitch's help... Oh, but he's going to get hooked. Oh, that is just so unfortunate. But he is invisible now. Let's go ahead and kill the Nidalee first. Can we get the Thresh? No, we're not. Alright, well, Nidalee's out. I think with Twitch and Jin... Or, sorry, not Twitch and Jin, but with Twitch's help, we might be able to get Jin. Okay, maybe not so much. Because he is dead now. Can I get away, though? I think I can just walk away. Okay. That is unfortunate that we lost Twitch and stuff. But with LeBlanc coming down... I want to save this plant, just in case I need to escape. But if LeBlanc goes in front and I come behind, I think we can get these three. I think we can do this. No, LeBlanc, go first. She was going on the side, I was like, no, that's not how we go about this. Alright, let's get Jin now. There we go. Very nice. And where's Akali? She's going for the kill, actually. That's not going to work out in her favor, I think. Let's go knock her into the wall here. Yep, see you later. Triple kill for LeBlanc. Setting that up for her. There's what we want. We do lose the top turret, but you know what? I think that's worth it. We got ourselves 3 assists out of that. And that should finish our Iceborne Gauntlet. We're headed in farm against Renekton. We're still up 2 levels. We just got our team back in the game a little bit because we did kind of falter there for a little while. So there we go. We're going to get ourselves Mercury Treads as well. We do want some magic resist and some CC reduction. And yeah, definitely getting Spirit Visage third because Nidalee's not big, but Akali is, and we need that magic resist for her. And our control ward did get taken out, so we'll go ahead and replace that and head back to the lane. And Nocturne did get the dragon, so thank you for that. That's our second dragon of the game. Extra stats to work with. Good job. Okay. And looks like bot lane with a few kills coming in there. Not directly onto them, but like they're still doing pretty well. They should be able to pressure this turret and maybe finish it. And that'd be our first turret of the game. LeBlanc pressuring that one mid. So we're going to get that one as well, it looks like. Nice. 2 turrets. So I just got to stay top lane for a while and get the last turret we don't have of the outers. And with this Iceborne Gauntlet, like, Renekton really can't stop me anymore. At this point, I'm so much bigger than him that if he comes near me, he's probably going to die. Simply because he won't be able to get away. I have so many slows and so much CC. He's going to have to send help to stop me from killing him. Speaking of help, Nidalee's here. But I don't know if Nidalee's such a big help at this point. Because I mean, Akali was a bit more of a problem, but like, I don't think Nidalee can actually stop me either. It looks like Akali, speaking of her being dangerous, is going to kill Twitch, but they're going to kill her back. Nocturne's going to do that with a lot of help, it looks like, too. Nice job. And there's the turret top. Okay. And actually, Nidalee's here. Come here, bitch. Come here. Fight me. I'll just go ahead and body slam her and do some damage to her. I'm not going to do a ton, but it's still going to take out half her health with just a few spells and no stun. That's pretty good. And if I can flank her here and make her think I left. She did just use her pounce. This is looking good for me. Oh man, she's lined us up against the wall too. Oh, you are so free. Thank you. Thank you. Free kill for me and double buffs. I like that. Yeah, after you had hit my both portions of my Q damage, I decided to use my ultimate just for extra damage, because why not? And that is going to lead to... Actually, I'm going to get caught here a little bit. Is Thresh going to do anything? Nope. I thought Thresh was going to hook me there, so I was looking to juke. But yeah, once both portions... Oh, hold on, this is no good. Oh man, I messed up, didn't I? Alright, so I was looking to save LeBlanc by knocking Renekton away. Turns out that was not such a good idea. I'm probably going to die here. There's not a plant to jump to, or jump with, so yeah, I'm very dead. That is unfortunate. But yeah, like Renekton came in, so I was looking to save LeBlanc by knocking him away. But by doing that, I forced her to have to dodge the Jhin ult, which I think is a better way to go rather than getting stunned by Renekton, because then she's a sitting duck, and she's probably dead. So yeah, we had to pick our poison on that one. I picked the lesser of 2 poisons, and unfortunately, she couldn't dodge the Jhin abilities, so that's going to lead to her demise. Let's get ourselves here that Spectre's Cowl, though, and also Ruby Crystal. And we do have our teleport, so if our team is organized, I'm going to let them know that we should defend this, and then I have to teleport soon. There are wards behind to teleport, too. And LeBlanc... Oh, I got juked by her ult just as much as their team did, apparently. That's awkward. Alright, and it looks like their team actually did back off that turret because I pinged it, so that works out. I'll just go top here. No one looks to be pressuring it, and it looks like LeBlanc actually wants to farm that. But I think at this point in the game, though, our best course of action is to group. We should group. It's the counter to Akali. If we group against an assassin, that is how you win games. If we split, the assassin will pick us off one by one, but if we group up and work together as a team and protect whoever Akali's going for, once she's eliminated, the rest of their team kind of crumbles, because Nidalee's not very big. And so really all they have to work with is Jhin, and they don't really have any frontline to defend him anymore, because Akali will just... Oh, hold on, actually looks like a fight's going to happen here. We found Akali. She's getting caught out here. Let's go ahead and just dash into her and get ourselves an assist. That's all I wanted. I just want to be a part of it. I didn't want to feel left out. And there we go. Got ourselves the kill on her. And from here, their team crumbles. Nidalee is going to hit a spear, but you can see how underfed she is. She did no damage to me with that. I'm coming behind here because I'm hoping I can get something set up. And hello, Nidalee going to get stunned to the wall. And she's going to get her pounce canceled by my W. Oh, I love that. That is such a good interaction with this spell. And actually, could we get Thresh? Or maybe just Renekton? I'm just looking to be a nuisance while my team fights against the turret. Looks like Twitch is taking a lot of damage here, but not quite going to die. Thresh is going to go down. Twitch did actually go down. That's unfortunate. We're on the backside. I'm going for Nidalee. I'm going to flash the wall here, actually. I didn't really like the way that was going. Oh, nice bind. 10 out of 10 is my rating. Nice. Okay, and that is going to set up Jhin for death. And I think, yeah, Akali did just come back up. And Renekton, you don't learn, do you, friend? And can we knock this guy away? Oh man, I should have done that a lot sooner. Uh-oh. This is not looking so good for us anymore. Can I knock you into the wall? I can. I'm still gonna die. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I should have stunned the Renekton and knocked him away from LeBlanc a lot sooner. I was a little bit hesitant with that because I was looking to knock him into a wall and try to get that angle set up. That was not smart. I should have done that differently. But in the end, we do get many kills. They get many kills, but we get the turret. So profit is for us, provided they don't get this turret. Now, I think they will get this turret, so it'll be an even trade, but that's not so bad. It could be a lot worse because we could have played that. I think we could have lost a lot more for how badly we played that. I think I made some mistakes that I didn't really like. The thing with my ultimate is on Poppy is, as I mentioned earlier, you can increase the range at which you knock them away by channeling it. And I find that's got its uses, but I more often like to treat it like a close range Malphite ult. I know that's not really what it's meant for, but if they group up and they get the opportunity to hit a couple of them up, I love to do that because it's just like, hey, oh, hey, like those 3 people next to me, like they just get knocked up, take some damage, and they come back down, and then they're not ready for us to demolish them, but our team is. So I know it's not the main use for it. You're meant to knock people away, but knocking people away always makes me sad. I want to kill people. I don't want them to be knocked to safety. Oh well, it is what it is. Looks like Nocturne's gonna find here a kill, probably. I mean, he's popped his ult, and it's looking like no one's around, so yeah, that looks like a free kill. Nice. And a second kill, actually, with Thresh. Okay. Now, with that, I think getting the dragon's the way to go. Yep, ping going on that. But I have to go top, because Renekton's pushing, but I do have teleport. I can TP to drag if needed, but Prob's gonna stay top. Yeah, they already got the dragon. They don't need my help. Renekton, I think, is basing this brush. He is not. Okay, but it was a I feel like it was a good guess. Right? Like that wasn't completely unrealistic for him to try that. It's okay. We'll just get ourselves some more minions here. Farm up. And at this point with Poppy, because of our Sunfire Cape and our Q spam, I mean, missing minions is a rarity at this point. Like, yeah, we'll miss some here and there because we're not perfect, but we're gonna get most of them just because our kit makes it so easy. Poppy's a very easy, simple champion nowadays, and I do quite like that. It makes recording a lot easier than with some other champions where have you worry about mechanics and stuff. Like with her, just make sure you line up your stun and don't use your ultimate incorrectly, and you're probably fine. Your W, just use it whenever there's somebody with mobility near you, which normally you're just going to use anyways because you want the mobility for yourself. So yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer spell, to be honest. It's pretty hard to mess up a lot of things with Poppy. I do like that about her kit. Alright, so nice and pushed up here, 200 minions. Somebody's over here. Let's go ahead and fight the Nidalee. If we get the fear off, this should be pretty free. I should be able to knock her into the wall here as well. Yep, there we go. She's done. She's gone. Kill going over to LeBlanc, and I think it's a blue buff for her as well. It is. That is the best setup for us, actually, because we do want that LeBlanc to have blue buff. It's good on us as well, but it's better on our mage than it is on our top lane tank. And actually, Thresh getting a little bit too close and personal. Let's knock him. I was hoping to get him to the wall. Not quite going to line that up, but look at the damage we're doing to these guys. Let's go ahead and hit up Renekton some more. There we go. He's going down. Let's go ahead and set up a calling to the wall. She's going to get knocked around like crazy. And let's go ahead and set up. I was looking to knock her up, but I didn't time it with the GA correctly. But she's going to use her Hourglass here if we can. Ooh, not quite going to get her, but Nocturne has got the Alta Pursuer. Nice. Okay. You guys didn't see that out, by the way. I was trying to set it up so that when she would come out of GA, we would instantly knock her up and make our team like, what the fuck? Because then they wouldn't be able to hit her while she's just in the air. It'd be a funny moment, but yeah, didn't quite work out as planned, as I whiffed it instead. It's okay, though. We get ourselves the inhibitor. LeBlanc looking for some free damage. Is going to find some, but not the chain. But okay. 5, 3, and 9. Not too bad of a score for us. Getting less kills than I'd like, but you know what? We are playing Poppy. We're playing a top lane tank. We're setting our team up. We're not really supposed to be getting all the kills ourselves. And getting 5 is honestly not too bad. Okay. So yeah, we'll go back here. Get ourselves a finished Spirit Visage. And from here, I'm not sure what I want next, but I'm thinking Dead Man's Plate might be nice. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Their team's physical damage is pretty weak. It's really just a Akali, but Akali's not going to be focusing us anymore because we're grouping. And so if she's focusing us, like, she's going to die because she's just not going to kill us quick enough. Our team's going to back us up. So Jhin is really the threat at this point. We already have enough slows, so maybe Dead Man's Plate for the speed would be good. Maybe GA. Just to make us even harder to kill. I'm feeling like that might actually be a lot of fun. Let's do that. Because with GA, like, no one wants to kill you anymore. And actually, we're going to lose Nocturne. That's unfortunate. I'm going to go bot lane, actually, and split. Because they have the top lane inhibitor down. So I'm going to try and set up this bottom inhibitor. Sorry, top lane inhibitor's down. So I'm going to try and set up the top lane one to go down. Wait. Okay, you guys know what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying it backwards. Yeah. And if my team needs me, I can TP in. Teleport is ready. Like, Renekton's not there. Uh-oh, the fight's beginning. Should I be TP'd in? It looks like there's a free kill on Thresh and nothing more. Okay, nice. Go ahead and just body slam that minion to make sure we don't lose it. And yeah, Renekton's just farming like I am on the other side of the map. He's mirroring what I'm doing. Difference is I'm still up 20 minions and a level. So that's not too bad. Yeah, at this point in the game, though, I do feel like our farm is getting a little bit weaker. Not like how many minions we're getting, but it takes a little bit more to kill these minions because we are building full tank. So we're starting to scale down a little bit. Poppy's mid game is really, really good. Her early game is not so great. Her late game, she kind of starts to fall off damage-wise, but it's not too bad. And yeah, we're getting a lot of damage in this turret done. I'm surprised our team's all grouping with us here because, like, I do have teleport. That was the entire point of me having that and being over here, was to split from my team, but, you know, this works. Like, I'm not complaining. We're still getting some free damage done. Might get this turret as well. And LeBlanc went into doing some free damage. I don't know about that. That seems like a bad idea. It looks like we might get punished for it. Somehow that Thresh hook missed me, which I'm kind of surprised by. If we hit up... Yeah, we got her. Nice. Alright, so Akali's down. The main thread is dead. What can we do from here? Nidalee's going in. Let's go ahead and just hit her up and kill her. Alright, nice. She's gone. Twitch can get the kill there on Renekton. What is left? Triple kill for freaking Twitch. Wow, words. Alright, let's just line ourselves up in a way that we can get the knock into the wall of this guy. There we go. And Twitch is tanking, but he isn't going to go down because we did block all the spells. Let's go ahead and just chase after this Jhin. Knock him. Wait, what the fuck? That was not where we wanted to knock him. We're going to get him anyways. See you later, Jhin. I wanted to knock him into the inhibitor, but instead we knocked him some other way. Who knows how that worked, because I flashed forward and then... I don't know, man. I don't even know. He must have flashed as well and shit just hit the fan, I guess, but whatever. We get ourselves another inhibitor. Their team's all dead for another 5 or so seconds. We might get this first Nexus turret too. We will. Maybe number 2. This maybe just be game, actually. Alright, Akali's up though. We're gonna knock her into the turret. No, E actually didn't do any damage. Didn't do anything. But we might get the kill anyways. Yeah, see you later, Akali. You're out of here. Alright, Nidalee, what's the plan? What's the plan, baby? I'm gonna knock you to the wall. Yes, I will. And that's gonna be the game here, guys. They are gonna surrender. That might be a double explosion, actually. It will not be. Alright, that's the game here, guys. If you did like it, make sure to leave that like rating if you did enjoy it. And of course, subscribe for more videos coming out soon. Of course, this was not the best Poppy game by any means, but I feel like it was a pretty exciting game nevertheless. Got a lot of assists, made a lot of plays, and I enjoyed playing it, so hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.